guys, what's up? Sherry here from NFgC Giving Crew. Hi beautiful people, Sherry here from NFgC. So just a quick announcement. I think I'm going to discontinue the zodiac signs. I'm not seeing the response that I was hoping for. So I've done 8 signs. I have 4 more left. So I have Libra, Scorpio, Sag, and Capricorn yet to do. So I'm feeling that it's really not worth my time to finish out the zodiacs. Mainly because you know, each reading that I do takes about 2 hours to do. That's because I have to cut and edit the trailer, but also the recording time. Some of my videos are over an hour long. So 2 hours each times 12, that's like 24 hours of my time that I'm putting into it. And so if you were to order a reading like this privately, it would cost $100, right? And so I'm selling them for $11 per unit. And so far I've only sold 15 units. So in order for me to break even, I would need to sell at least 10 per zodiac sign. Right? So yeah, so I think the way that, you know, I'm asking you guys to show me if this is what you want. I've actually been dropping in subs. I've lost 130 subs since I started the zodiac signs, so that's a bit troubling to me. So if you want the zodiac sign, show me with your love. So hit the sub button. If I hit 7,000 subs, I will continue doing the zodiac signs. Also let me know in the comment section below if you would like me to do your zodiac sign. If you're one of the outstanding signs, if you want me to still do the reading, I can certainly do that for you. But yeah. Hello, Divine Masculine. Welcome to this week's yin reading. So this is going to be for April the 8th until the 15th. I hope you're all doing well. So I'm going to try a new spread. I think it's called The Machine, and I'm not sure who made it. So basically, let me pull the cards and then I'll go through the position. So this is my deck. So that's the past, the present, the future. The past self, the future self, the present self, what the future wants the present to know, what the past wants the present to know, what the present is bringing in from the past, and what the present is sending to the future. Okay. So in the extended reading, which you can purchase below, just follow the link below and it'll take you to my website. I'll be doing a past, well no, I guess that wouldn't really work. I was going to say I can do a past, present, and future there. So how about I leave the clarifiers to the extend part of the reading. So let me just give this deck a shuffle anyway, and something just fell on the ground. So 2 cards fell out. So the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. Okay, so this is an energy of walking away, feeling betrayed by somebody, feeling like you can't trust them anymore. So you're walking away emotionally, and you're looking to the past to see if something might come back to haunt you. There's a sense of you kind of moving away from something in the still of the night so that you're not caught, but something isn't worth as much as it used to be. So I'm going to take that as overall energy. Okay, so let's look at your present self. The Queen of Swords. So this is somebody who is closed off emotionally. They guard their emotions. They're very intellectual. This is also somebody who speaks their truth. They're not afraid to say what's on their mind. So there is an emotional element there, but it's being guarded, it's being withheld. And you can see that definitely taking place with those two cards. Very cold, very abrupt, just not having it. Okay, so that's the present self. Now let's look at the present energy. The Five of Cups, mourning, loss, pain. Wow. That's a lot of heavy energy to be dealing with. You know, so this is, you know, feeling like you want to connect with somebody or that you've lost somebody very deeply. Now, this Five of Cups card showed up twice on either side of the twin flame reading. So it was showing up in the near future for the feminine, and I think it was coming in the past for the masculine. But either way, there's this, you know, deep disconnect felt on an emotional level in the present position. So this energy is what's surrounding you. It's in your vortex, your field, right? You know, that along with the Seven of Swords and Eight of Cups. But the energy you're projecting is the Queen of Swords. It's like you're hurting deep inside, but you're projecting this hard outer surface. So, you know, the way through this energy is to feel that loss. Tears are like healing rain. So let's move to the past. The Two of Fire. So this is an expansion, an opportunity for growth. You know, this is taking an idea and seeing all the possibilities. So that's a really good energy to be brought in from the past. You know, it doesn't really make sense that we have this Five of Cups there. So what the past wants the present to know is the Seven of Pentacles. So this is contemplation, seeing where you've made mistakes so you don't continue to make those mistakes in the future. So the past... So this is what the past wants the present to know. That everything that you've considered in the past, you've taken all the precautions, you've made the necessary arrangements. Harvest is coming. The payoff is coming. You know, it's almost like don't lose faith. You know, the wait is worth it. So you were in an expansive energy in the past, and it was during this time of contemplation. Okay, so let's look at your past self. The Page of Pentacles. Okay, well that makes sense. You know, that's taking an idea that is going to bring profit and growth and long-term stability, and, you know, sitting down and seeing how this is all going to work, right? So it's very much like the Seven of Pentacles, except for the Seven of Pentacles, you've already put a lot of work and effort into it. This is just beginning that project, but there's still the sense of looking through the books and considering your options. Now, this card also talks about commitment to a long-term goal. So it's a new beginning. So it could be, you know, you need to move, or you need to change careers or go back to school. So this is a major commitment. But once you make that decision, you're committed. You're not going back on that. So the past, this expansion, this opportunity, this door that you're walking through will bring abundance and stability and manifestation into your life. Just don't lose hope. So what does the past, what are you bringing in from the past? The Page of Swords. Okay, so this was actually the final outcome for the twin flame connection. It was coming along with the Knight of Wands. So, you know, there's this energy that was building the masculine, you know, is coming into this confident energy to move forward in order to overcome challenges and obstacles. I mean, see, there's this major challenge there. Now, so the energy you're bringing in from the past is another page. We got 2 pages here, which is new beginnings, and this could also mean communication. So we got a page coming in from the past, and then we got the Queen is an overall energy. So this could have to do with communication that was cutting. But, you know, this is like having mental clarity, having an idea that will bring profitability, not necessarily profitability, sorry, but it's an expansion of the mind as well, right? It's a childlike mind. There's no control over it. So, you know, this is where inventions are grabbed from the field of potential. So you are bringing this mental clarity into the present. And it's this clarity that is causing your heart to break. So was it a decision that you made? Was it something you realized during that contemplation? During that, you know, there's no movement whatsoever with the Page of Pentacles. That's a double earth energy, so it's very grounded, non-movement. The Page of Swords is air and earth. So air, you know, it's a little bit more freeing, so it's more of the thought, but yet there's an earthly element to it, like a grounding of those thoughts. So let's move on. Okay, so what is being brought, or sorry, what is the future? Wow, the Seven of Swords, same card. You know, so what I see here is a warning in how you deal with a situation. You know, face it head on. Don't let thoughts get out of control. Don't shut yourself up emotionally. Face things head on. So if something's hurting you, then speak that truth. You know, if you have a feeling that somebody's betraying you, then chances are that they're not. It's all in your head. However, if you are using your intuition to guide you, then you should probably trust those instincts. But here, those thoughts are coming from a negative place of paranoia, right? You think somebody's going to hurt you or is hurting you. Okay, so what are you bringing in from the present? Or sorry, hold on. What the future wants the present to know. 10 of Wands. Wow. So here we have growth from the 2 to the 10. The future is telling you that if this isn't taken care of, that it's going to proliferate into the 10 of Wands. So this is collapsing in exhaustion. This is letting things build up to the point where it just crumbles, right? Your body can't take it, your mind can't take it, you can't take it emotionally. You're just carrying too much of the burden. And this was actually the overall message from the universe for the Twin Flame reading. So put down the burden, do what you need to release those lower vibrations and look after yourself. So what is being sent to the future? Wow, the yin. This showed up in your present position. So your heartbreak, your pain, your feeling of loss is coming from the fact that you are feeling emotionally disconnected. And the Seven of Swords, this showed up in your past position as well in the Twin Flame. So these thoughts that are floating around in your mind are starting to have an emotional impact, and eventually it's going to reach a point where you just can't take it anymore. The wait is over. You need to do something about it. So whether that's walking away from, you know, the twin flame connection for a little while in order to gain perspective, or reconnecting with your divine feminine, or even your divine feminine side. Okay, so what is the future self? Ace of Pentacles. Awesome. So the future self, we see this opportunity here that, and it's kind of being reflected in the past as well. So the Page of Pentacles receives this opportunity, or, you know, sets that intention fully in the future. You know, you can see this quantum wave entanglement happening here between the past and the future self. You know, it's an almost instant wave collapse function. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's weird. There's no separate between the past and the present, I mean the future self. There's like, I made that intention, I'm committed, and here that seed is planted, and from there there's growth. But there's a lot of fear and wondering if this is worth it, right? But it is, because they're your divine feminine, and this is the energy that's being sent into the future, is this yin. I desire this yin, and then you plant that seed, you accept that seed, you know. So the blockage here is the Seven of Swords as a future. Trust. If there is an offer that's being given to you, trust and receive it, because if you don't trust it, it will backfire on you. You know, so deal with this energy. Don't close yourself off and say what's on your mind, but do it in a loving way. All right, so let me pull one card. I'm going to use, call it Baron Reed, Enchanted Map. Final message from the universe. So, of course, I'm going to go into the extended part of the reading right after this. And I'll most likely pull an additional universe card. All right, so what is the overall? Nice, soulmate. Oh, my God. That's beautiful. Your soulmate. I mean, you know they're your soulmate because you vibrate on the same frequency. You can feel their energy. And when that energy is gone, you feel empty. You feel, you know, that you have no one to trust. Right? So that's beautiful. Okay, so let me read that. 41. Okay. So, abiding by social rules. Oh, no, wrong one, sorry. 41. That was actually 11. How strange was that? My subconscious made me go to 11. Okay. Soulmates. Harmonious partnerships, love, friendships, companionships, a relationship fostering personal growth. Right, personal growth. Okay. So the relationship message. Consider love in the deepest sense. Love so powerful that you will never be the same, regardless of how long your relationship lasts. Consider friendships and romantic bonds so compelling that they overwhelm you with gratitude or break you open so that you will finally claim who you're meant to be. Oh, beautiful. Even a companion animal reminds you that it is you who is being rescued and healed. Pay attention, for you are in the presence of a soulmate, come to guide you home to the real you. And that's exactly what twin flame connections are about. Authenticity, helping you find the best version of yourself. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to stop the video there. All right, cheers.